Hello, ladies, gents, and poor fraternity boys watching this as a hazing punishment. I feel for you, it truly is a horrendous nightmare. We return to the daily challenge of Spelunky. It is the 3rd of April. It's the 3rd of April, and we're going to possibly be the greatest there is at this game that at least that is playing right now. These days, there's not that much competition in the Spelunky world, you see. Actually, there is a surprising amount of competition. Jeez, I already passed up on a freaking crate. I cannot believe this. I will use this bat to redeem myself. Alright, let's put a bomb there. Hopefully get some bombs out of that crate. And feel good on myself. Really don't feel good. Really? A machete? Alright. I will roll with this. I will carve a path forward and also carve my name into the flesh of my victims. Maybe we have a second opportunity here to get something useful. I suppose I will take those ropes and be happy about it, not going to bitch, moan, or regurgitate as a result of picking up a bunch of ropes. Alright. 1-1 seems to be pretty damn busy. Usually you just get through a few things, do absolutely nothing, get through the exit. This day, though, quite impressive the amount of things that we get to do. Hopefully Adam here will not find a spiky death at the bottom of this pit. Looking good. Looking good, Adam. Well done. I don't think that there's anything to be gained by going through that other side. Perhaps there is a... I was hoping for an enemy there, so we can maybe there's a crate over there. I'll use a rope. I'm just too curious. I need to find out what's over in this corner. There is a crate. Look at that. Redemption. Not really redemption, but vindication for following my curiosity. That possibly, though, can backfire by this not containing bombs, and now I'm down to 2. Oh boy, I am the greatest. I am so great. I am beside myself. I cannot contain the greatness within my chest. I'm going to explode with greatness. Thank you, Adam, for this beautiful kiss that I always skip because I'm far too disgusted by your face. Nothing about homosexuality. It's just about Adam specifically. He is really quite disgusting to look at. Just give me the kiss and get going. Right, there's a crate down there. This seems to be indeed a snake pit. Lots of crates in this daily challenge of the 3rd of April. The 3rd of April. I'm very excited to open up all these crates and get fantastic rewards for my greed. There you are. Hey, isn't that a little weird? Like, it's been a little while since I record some commentary, over a week. So it's like I feel rusty for some reason. We're going to walk up very, very carefully to Kevin. Hello, Kevin. How are you doing? How are you? How is this evening finding you today? I see you have many items for sale. These prices are kind of crazy, though. I mean, $8,000 for some gloves, $4,000 for a compass. This is just highway robbery right here. You can get a compass for what, $5 on Amazon? This deserves death. Quite clearly, I mean, there is no middle ground. It's either cheap products or death. Kevin knew what he was getting into when he opened up a shop in the Spelunky world. He thought that he could rip off all the spelunkers. I'll show him otherwise. That criminal, that disgusting scumbag of a human being. He deserved what he got. I'm kind of hoping for the chest and key, but if we have not found it already, it probably does not exist within this level. Something that does exist, though, is a pickaxe. There you go. Okay. Alright. We have destroyed the store. Yeah, there's no reason to stick around, right? I mean, there is some ghosting to be done. And I appreciate the amount of resources that have spawned so far. Alright, will you give me a bomb? I am not terribly happy about that. Let's just wait here for the ghost to show up. And we can get this ghosted. And there's a few gems at the... inside the snake pit, and maybe a few others that I completely forget about. This should be okay. Everything should be just fine. I'm just going to wait right here. Maybe even use a rope to get out of this particular area. Once that is ghosted. Yeah, there you go. Oh. Recently, as of exactly today, there's 12,000 subscribers in the channel. Great progress, fantastic progress. It's only taken 4 years to get there. Is it actually 4 years? It's pretty sure that my first video that I posted was November or October of 2013. So that makes almost 5 years of the YouTubing. And what 5 years they have been. A lot of stuff happening in YouTube. Wish I had known what was going to happen. Would I have changed anything? I don't think so. I probably would have just started monetization from the very beginning. I could have possibly embraced the shekels. Like, you know, put zero shame attached to it. This is already ghosted. Now, if I enable monetization, it's like I'm a sellout. But if you start that way and say, yeah, there's no shame in this, why would I feel bad about monetizing these videos? All that matters is that I don't behave differently because the videos are monetized, which I don't know if I would have. I don't know, I am ambivalent about it because I might have focused more on that monetization never going away if it had been enabled from the very beginning, as opposed to what I have right now, which is complete abandon. I can say the most vile, filthy things. I know for a fact that my YouTubing future will not be affected by it. Maybe the algorithm is like, ooh, I better push this down because we're trying to clean up the message in YouTube commentary, but I doubt it. I doubt they look at things that closely. I could espouse the most vile hate messages on these videos and still the algorithm will not give a crap because, you know, it is not monetized, so they don't give a crap about such things. Either way, I am not going to censor myself in any way, other than my own, you know, my own sensibilities. I do censor myself in the fact that I try to hold back any kind of swear words except possibly shit. I honestly feel like shit is not even a swear word at this point. I'm just going to create this beautiful shortcut right here. Used to sometimes drop F-bombs pretty often. There was a bit of a time that I would do it, and I was like, man, I need to reel that in. I used to have this friend, ooh, almost got arrowed in the face, would have resulted in me getting spiked 100% of the time. So, happy that I did not jump in there. And in fact, we're going to destroy preemptively these thingies. Alright, now we can actually get out of there, no problem. So there's no need to use a rope there. But the reason why I brought out, 12,000 subscribers, I wasn't like bragging or saying, look at me, I am a real YouTuber now. I was bringing it up because it has become more and more of a challenge to keep up with the comments lately. You might have noticed that while I still reply to the comments, it happens not nearly as often, and I don't reply to everything like I used to. I think we're going to use my mattock to get in there. Man, it's taking forever to get around this area. There you go. It's taking forever to figure out this level. No explosion. No explosion. Not very happy about that. Explosion. Yes. I like that. Oh, but I don't like that poor Major Stupid got blown up to pieces. Did not even realize that would be the consequence of my actions. Not like I would have been able to do anything, though, because he was trapped behind the friggin' powder keg. Kind of upsetting that we have not even been able to see a vault. Pretty sure there was none. So we don't really have a concern about that. We do have a concern, though, about the two crazy shopkeepers that are going to start chasing my anus. As soon as I piss them off, I'm going to see if we can ghost those two emeralds by standing right here. Let's remember forever. These two arrow traps right here that you're seeing right now, pointed by my pointer, they're not triggered. They have every chance of murdering me if I am running from the ghost, going that way. Because, damn it, I constantly have that problem where I just forget that, hey, this was not triggered. Maybe don't be an idiot. And have the ghost chasing you where you're going into that direction. Bit of a problem for those shopkeepers to deal with those Really? It didn't get ghosted? Okay. I guess we'll use another rope and get that ghosted right away. Kind of difficult. Maybe up here and then we go under the ghost. That should work. But yeah, the whole comment situation, I really want to respond to everything and take some time to you know, to make meaningful responses. Even though I've always responded tongue-in-cheek, most of the time, all my comment responses are always some kind of off-the-wall response making a joke. I usually will not take it seriously in any way. You know what? There's no reason to be endeavoring to steal all that stuff. The only valuable thing that we want out of there is the spike shoes, and even then spike shoes are not something to risk my asshole for, so it's probably not going to be a thing. Although there is a Kali altar here, it would pay great dividends to get the shopkeeper corpses into them. Always being a jokey kind of comment responder. There are times where I will respond seriously to something, especially if there's some kind of serious discussion in the commentary of the daily challenge, and I specifically ask for perspectives on that. I will respond rather seriously without much facetiousness. I'm trying for the other shopkeeper to encounter our friend here, Mogabundo. That's his name now, Mogabundo. I will rather they both kill each other, Mogabundo and Peter. Both of them, they both deserve to die. If they kill each other, that will be much less work for me, so I would appreciate it. They can totally get me here. This is a horrible place, by the way. Now that I am looking at it, now that I am becoming cognizant of this configuration of the level, it is awful. Dealing with that shopkeeper down there is going to be an adventure. This is triggered. Just remember, none of that junk over there is triggered. Let's trigger it right now. I don't trust anything. There. Good job right there. Good job. Pat myself in the back. But even with my one-liners, my quick responses to the comments, even then is becoming a pretty big challenge to keep up, to answer in a meaningful way. It's getting to that point where I'm like, yes, I might need to simply just stop worrying about it. And I like responding to comments. I feel like it's an important part of engagement. You know, makes the commenter, such as possibly yourself, feel like it's not just I put out content and then you scream into the void. It's more like, you know, we have a bit of a conversation going on. It's not really a conversation, it's more like an interaction, you know, and I have fun doing it. I never really resented responding to comments, but lately it's just become really time consuming. I do it maybe once a week, and it will take upwards of maybe 2 hours, 3 hours to get through the whole list. What am I even going to do about these shopkeepers, man? Look at what he's doing over there. Maybe I can toss a bomb on his head. Oh shit! That was really close. Oh, but maybe he'll stay on that side. I am right now of the school of thought that I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to get the heck out of here. Not worry about anything they're doing. I mean, if I had the shotgun, it would be super easy to kill this pathetic fool. But I don't have a shotgun, so Mogabundo is going to keep... Oh, missed a jump there. Is going to keep being completely crazy. See, he went back in there. I'm very resentful of that. We're going to do this badges, man. He can just turn around and kill me. It's so easy for him to turn around and kill me. Come on, come on. Eee, that was pretty close, but no cigar. I can't just jump down there and hope to get through the exit. I can't do it. Don't really know how to approach it other than just continue dithering. How about we simply spend the rest of the daily challenge in this level and never leave? We can spend the next of the maybe 30-40 minutes going around in circles doing absolutely nothing about this shopkeeper until finally the power goes off and I lose the recording. How about that? It's always terrible fear in the back of my mind. See us, Mogabundo and Peter, forever just looping about like retards. I resent it so much. I could not even explain to you how much I resent the word retard becoming something that you're not supposed to say. There's something really satisfying about saying the word retard and calling people retards. I really, really resent it that it has become a non-PC thing to say. And as such, I'm going to ignore it completely. I mean, it's pretty low on the list of offensive things. Only certain snowflakes get offended by it. But still resent it a lot. That, I mean, it's not making fun of mentally challenged people. They're just two completely different things, man. There is a huge difference between somebody that's mentally challenged diagnosed and a fucking retard. It's just night and day, and I just so wish people would be able to tell that difference. It's such a huge difference. Anyway, there's a Kali Altar over here. Very thankful for her forgiveness of me ignoring her earlier. There's a lot of good stuff going on in this level. Oh yeah, give me a cape. Fantastic. A lot of good stuff going on in this level. Lots of gems. Of course, we have the vault up there. Oh, nice. The shopkeepers have murdered themselves. Very casual, stupid jump. Did you guys see that? That was fantastic. Could not replicate it if I tried. There's the key right there. Hopefully this will blow up the power keg. It did not blow up the power keg. So hopefully this will blow up the power keg. It did not blow up the power keg. Please. Thank you. Thank you for stopping being a piece of garbage. Here. Destroy it. Really? I thought for sure that would. And now my pickaxe has been lost forever. I don't think this is gonna work out. Yeah, it's already trembling. Maybe the... Come on! Blow out the damn power keg. I need axes. Oh. I must go back up. My delicious vault. Oh. Alright, give me the shotgun. This will give me some shotgun jump action. Let's get that vault ghosted. How do you feel about the word retard? It's just so satisfying and so descriptive of somebody that's been a total idiot. And it's just a shame. Damn shame. That you can't really use it freely anymore. Give me that. Beautiful emerald. Ghosted. I think that's all there is of interest in this level, right? A whole bunch of gems, that's it. Oh, of course, there's the Kali Altar and poor Major Stupid. Trapped behind the powder keg wall. What can I do about it? There's nothing I can do about it. I can just send Major Stupid to a wonderful place in Kali's arms. That's all I can do about it posthumously. All I can do about it. Might as well go to that. And then get all the way up. No reason really to get so damn close to the ghost, but here I am. Being totally idiotic. At the bottom here, I have not actually explored it, so might as well do it. And there's the chest. Our friend found a beautiful little nook of the world to get himself murdered. Love how he did it away from the sight of innocent children. He's like the equivalent of going to the bathroom and slitting your wrists. Very considerate. Don't miss me with that gay shit. I don't need to see your suicide. Okay? Just go in there in the small alcove, throw yourself into spikes, honorable death. He knew that I was coming, the amazing Mexican psychopath, and would have carved his skull with this pickaxe, which, by the way, I just now realized we have access to the gems in the walls. I can now see everything. So we're going to be ghosting a little bit. 6 ropes, so perfectly reasonable to throw one there, even though I already have a way up. Open this up, get that good stuff. I'm going to put this down here so my life is easier. I hope that skeleton is not alive because it will complicate my escape from this ghost. Good stuff. Didn't see a whole lot of gems in the walls, which is bad because I would like to get rid of this damn pickaxe already. There's a sapphire up there. Nothing down here. Where's that pointing? Let's get that sapphire up there. Okay, there you go. I don't know, is it a big loss? It would it be a huge thing to pull a Northern Lion and stop responding to comments altogether? Which, you know, zero blame to the man because he gets like 1,000 comments per video or more, so there's no freaking way you can keep up at that point. Don't even check them. Like, I still obviously read all the comments because it's very easy to keep up with the reading part. It's just the responding that takes forever. But when you start getting 1,000 messages per video and you post 3 videos a day or more, yeah, it becomes a little bit of a challenge. I'm sorry, Major Stupid. Sorry that had to happen to you, but it's okay. You're going to find eternal peace. There you go. Had 2 live scorpions and 1 dead. No, 1 live scorpion, 1 dead damsel, and now we're going to have a shopkeeper corpse. Not entirely certain. I don't think that makes a Kapala, but we also have the Vault Idiot, so pretty sure the Kapala is gonna happen here. No, don't go up yet. Unless I get myself ghosted in the interim. Not terribly surprising if that happens. I've done it before in even easier circumstances. I am pretty liable. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of gems here, but they're really hard to ghost. Like these 2 right here, pretty much impossible. The emerald's super easy though. So we're going to come back and do it. Callie, reward me with the ultimate prize. Yes. Ah, that pleases me. Come this way. The ghost is right up there. This ruby though. Yeah, let's grab it. There was no need to come down here. But I'm trying to use up the pickaxe. Really shouldn't. It has quite a few uses left. I have not overused it, so we're going to just keep it. We're going to be diligent fools. Is it really that hard to ghost this? The answer is possibly yes. There you go. It's not that hard. I am the greatest. That's what she said. It's not that hard. It was a very humiliating moment in my life. Like sexual life. That's what I'm doing. That's possibly about 90% of every joke and joke attempt will be me doing some crass sexual innuendo. The rest is fart jokes. So if I say something that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, that you don't get, I'm probably referencing some really obscure and disgusting sexual practice. Alright, we have gone through the mines. Now we go into the jungle still with this mattock. Hopefully. Oh, that's a shop right there. And he has delicious products that I feel, and I think rightfully so, I feel those products belong to me. Pretty sure that that's the entire purpose of those products existing. And he setting up shop like that. He just wanted me to have them. There's no reason not to pick this up right now. Throw them down there. I think what I'm going to do... This is a nightmare. Getting to that shop is a nightmare. But we're going to try and do it. No, monkey! Go away. Alright. What I want... going to be like this. I don't know exactly why. I went out of my way to do it like that. But I want to get to this man, steal his shotgun. Oh, black market's here. All it takes is the low price of 1 mattock swing. Pow! Look at me, being amazing. Alright, we have a complete maniac over here. With the most beautiful arc of a bomb. He gets murdered. I get to steal his gun. This pickaxe is going to stay right down here. We're going to grab the shotgun. Oop. I don't know why I did it like that. I just wanted to be fancy. Don't judge me. Always judging me, man. I can just feel you in the comments. Judging me for what I do. Like going in the comments like, timestamp. That was the most stupid waste of everybody's time I've ever saw. Pathetic. Because I did that. I hate this plant. This is something that I brought upon myself. There. Go away, plant. Nobody likes you. Also, nobody likes you, Fred. This man is now Fred. Does he climb? Yes, he does. Does he climb through the branches? He indeed does. This is totally worth a bomb. We're going to just blow that up and start shooting. Shooting. Start shooting. Slightly cowardly. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to shotgun jump. That was a beautiful bullet that did not go where I wanted it to go. Come on, man. These bullets are not going where I want them to go. Huh? This is very upsetting. But it's okay. I forgive myself. I forgive my incompetence. All that matters is getting this man killed eventually. No hurry here. That man was looking at me funny, so he needed to get the shotgun treatment. Look at Callie out there. I appreciate her. I mean, I'm not going to do anything with her today, as in at this particular juncture, but I appreciate her being there, supportive, more support. Always could use it. No advancement, invigoration, or anything like that. I just want to get to our friend Fred, the shopkeeper man, and murder him. Very upsetting. He's still in there. He's still passing around. The ghost is super annoying to dispatch this freaking crazy person. I am resentful right now of how this ghost is stopping me from doing my job. Come with me, Belinda. You deserve to be rescued. You look like a very attractive individual, and I only go for the hot ones. If you are a 5 out of 10 or less, I have no interest in rescuing you. I only want the best bearbs. And basically, if you ain't got the buns, my anaconda don't want none, is what I'm trying to tell you right now. And you might say, oh, that's objectifying, that is discriminating on looks. Look, bish, I got the power. I have the decision in my hands whether I rescue or not. I make the rules. And I command that you use moisturizer. Look at this. Stupid. It's just stupid. Don't even demand. Between quotes, demand. Don't even expect that. That's the word to say. Don't even expect that of my wife. I honestly, and this is some real talk right here, I don't like makeup. I would rather the ladies around me. I mean, as a personal preference, you can do whatever hell you want. But as a personal preference, I don't like makeup at all. I don't like the smell of it. I don't like the look of it. If it's something subtle, I'm fine with that. Like, it doesn't make me recoil with horror. But there's some people they just put on an actual mask, and it's repulsive. And again, personal preference speaking here. My personal preference is not something even that you decide, right? You're just born with it. It's something that it's ingrained in you. And I find heavy makeup the most gross thing you can put on your face, besides smearing with dog shit. That would probably be worse in the attractiveness scale. But it really does not look good to my eyes. And something that always comes back. I'm trying still to kill this man, and I am not being terribly successful either. I'm going to keep trying. Something that every time that I think about this topic of makeup and how much I don't like it, I always remember way back in kindergarten this mother dropping off her kid, and she gives a kiss to the kid, and she leaves this giant lipstick smear on his face. Okay, this man is dead. Beautiful. And I remember being so grossed out by it. So grossed out. And it might be that my dislike for makeup stems 100% from that instance alone. I don't think so though, because I never liked it. My mother will always tell me, like, I always hated it even as a baby. I was in, you know, I don't know if it's a baby, but 1-year-old, 2-year-old. I guess that's, you're still a baby / toddler there. There's the pickaxe over there. I'm going to use it to be amazing. At Spelunky, get some money. Only took 7 minutes to get through this particular nightmare, but something that we're used to by now, right? Spelunky daily challenge taking forever. I don't want to stop being tryhard until I finally get to a point. Also, we need to rescue that idol over there. Must not forget. Until I get a successful daily challenge that I go all the way to hell, or at least Olmec, you know, ghosting, having a great time doing so. I'm not going to go back to RSVP madness. It's been a long time since I get a victory. I constantly get myself murdered. It's pretty pathetic. But not something you're not used to, I'm pretty sure. That beautiful gem. Might as well get it ghosted while we're here. But yeah, man, it's just so nasty. I am a mailman, as you may be aware. I go into a lot of businesses, so I get to see a lot of receptionists, you see. Some of them look pretty, some of them don't really care. Some of them put on entire masks of product. It's like, wow, I think it's, I mean, I'm not projecting, but armchair psychologists here, like, they don't feel pretty. They feel like their own face is not enough. They have to put on all this stuff to hide their face. It's not, it comes a point where you're not enhancing your features, you are hiding them, and it's so obvious. It's so obvious that it would be so much better to just to, you know, don't even try. Just embrace your natural face. Nobody's going to resent you for it. Honestly, at least I don't. Like, I would much rather see a, quote, ugly woman without makeup than an ugly woman made up wearing a mask. Because it's all in your face. Like, it's thrown into your face that this woman does not feel attractive and feels the need to put all this stuff in her face to maybe hide that fact. Kind of heartbreaking in a way, right? I don't know, I'm being a total jerk off. I don't know, am I being a jerk? Am I being insensitive with these? Sometimes you can't even tell. Sometimes you think you're just telling just some honest truths that you don't feel are controversial, and people just really get on your ass about it. Some other times you treat something with kid gloves and people are like, man, what's the big deal? Just talk freely about it. I don't know. Possibly it falls somewhere in between there, because, you know, it's a personal choice. And it's a very social choice. It's something that you, like when you wear makeup as a lady, correct me if I'm wrong, but you do it for other people, right? I mean, you do it for, so you feel better about yourself and you feel nice, I suppose. But that is predicated on the fact that other people are seeing the way you look. So when you're doing it for other people, you're more sensitive about it because you're doing this thing to perhaps be more pleasant. And if it backfires like that and people tell you, holy shit, bitch, you're ugly, you really have a knee-jerk reaction of, you're a complete asshole and I'm going to destroy your life. But I don't know. The intention is not being, I'm just telling you a personal preference. I'm not trying to make you feel bad about yourself as a person or anything like that. I am bringing it up not just as a way of shooting the breeze and just talking out of my ass. Also, you know, a little bit of a PSA of, there's really no need for it. There's really no need for it. And you might think that you are hiding your imperfections or whatever, but you're actually accentuating them. Like this, there's this one lady, she's a receptionist that just cakes it on. It's just insane the amount of stuff she puts on her face. It must take her like 3 hours to get out of the house every day. And it's not hiding anything, man. It's accentuating the fact that she's not graciously proportioned. Let's put it that way. I'm going to destroy this frog. Make it give me a nice gap here through which I can shoot. I appreciate this gap the frog has made. Anyway, the PSA is that maybe don't worry so much about it. I have 38 bombs, so I feel okay blowing up this fella instead of doing the entire routine of throwing a corpse down there and spending a couple billion hours getting this man out of there. Just use a couple explosives, be done with it. Let's go over here. Obviously, you know, the audience that I have on video games in general, like this is not exclusive to me. Most video game commenters out there, they'll tell you their jetpack. Their demographics are at least 90% male. Just the ladies are not that interested in gameplay with commentary. It's just the way it is, and I very much appreciate the ladies that are interested in it. I always, you know, and this is a little bit of positive discrimination, but I'm more interested in what the ladies will have to say, even though they are a minority, because they're such a big minority. And that's a contradiction, a poor choice of words. They are such a notable minority in the sense that only maybe 5% of the audience. How are you not dead, Mr. Necromundo? How can you possibly not be dead to this spike pit? Let's get some gems over here. I'm always like more eager to hear their perspective, because they're kind of like my wife does not watch gameplay with commentary. Doesn't have all that much interest. Although we have been watching Northern Lion play through video games while we have dinner lately, playing through Heavy Rain, and before that through Bloodborne, and it's really entertaining. So she's kind of been getting into that, but not, you know, she doesn't go out of her way to sit in front of the computer and click on a roguelike than somebody just talking out of their ass while they play the roguelike. But she is within that gamer girl demographic, so I guess in a way I am interested in it because, you know, I have a certain powerful interest in the gamer girls. That's something that I always wanted, and I got it. I feel good about it. Girl that would play video games with me, and we don't play that much these days. It's kind of sad in a way. We used to play together all the time. It was a distance relationship. We used to play Ghost Recon together. The really old Ghost Recon, one of the first ones that was very, very closely an actual military simulation. I don't know, it just felt way more realistic than what it is today. She loved that game. Man, she played the crap out of that game. And because it wasn't very action-packed, Ghost Recon was a lot more, the oldie Ghost Recon was a lot more about good positioning and just ambushing your enemy and that kind of stuff. It wasn't so much the Counter-Strike. Oh, well, that was stupid. I wanted a little bit of money. For some reason, I wanted a little bit of money before I ghosted the Emerald. Did not work out the way I wanted it. Because it took more planning than actual execution, she really was not bad at it. She would kick my ass a few times. Because my wife, you know, she loves video games, but she does not have the greatest reaction time. So any game that requires fast reaction times, she's not going to be into it. She's just going to be frustrated with it. And from that perspective, I can totally see the argument of people asking for an easy mode in Dark Souls, because she would like to enjoy Dark Souls, but it's too hard for her. She just gave up on the Taurus demon. It was like, just, you know what, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not good enough with my handsome and eye coordination to be able to beat this game. And it's a shame because she's really into fantasy. She loves creating characters and going through video games that you know, that have you make choices and killing monsters with swords, stuff like that. But she could not enjoy Dark Souls because it was just too damn hard. And you can argue, you know what, there's other games out there, you don't need an easy mode. What does it matter? What does it matter if you have an easy mode that is completely independent? Like, make it so easy mode gives you no achievements, or you know, it shows that you beat the game in easy mode but not in normal mode, and who cares? And it doesn't take that much work to do it, especially if you're just trying to accommodate an audience that doesn't like hard games. It's so easy to make an easy mode. Just make damage taken half, make damage taken 1/10 of what it usually is. There you go. Problem solved. And you still get the big battles of smacking your enemy, but you don't get killed so much. And that way, you expand your audience without having to compromise the hardcore audience. I really don't understand the perspective of people that really don't want that easy mode in games. It's like, what is it to you? I don't understand. The bragging rights will still be there. What is it like? I don't want the scrubs to even get a notion what this game is like. I don't want the scrubs to even know what Soler of Astora is supposed to represent. If you're not good enough to beat these bosses, you're not good enough to experience the lore. Fucking normies, get off my internet. Is this that? I don't know. I don't know, but it feels good to make fun of the entire thing, so I'm going to do it. And there I am, dropping I thought I was quoting a meme. You can say that I just dropped the F-bomb again, but I was just quoting a meme. That is perfectly acceptable. I'm waiting here for the ghost because there was a diamond, and I won that diamond, and I don't want to be ghosted while I go for this diamond. So that is why I'm giving myself a little bit of... And there's also this emerald. I'm just going to go. I'm going to say there is no more gems. There's no more bombs from here on forward. So it's not going to pay off if I spend a lot of bombs here. Let's just go through. Feeling good about everything. A lot of topics being touched upon, but not really delved into today, huh? It's very surface level discussion here. I did go into the whole makeup thing quite a lot. And I think I exhausted it pretty thoroughly. I have nothing else to say about it. What? I pressed the spacebar. I was jumping and I pressed the spacebar. Well, that was a disappointment. That was terribly anticlimactic. There goes the hell run. That was that was terribly confusing. I mean, I know what happened. I just did not press down on space hard enough. Something that happens when you have a mechanical keyboard. I think it's you get used to the light press, and sometimes your press is a little too light. So that's what happened there. 100% my fault. Don't try to. I'm not trying to blame Spelunky for it. Man, that was very sad. Got cocky there. That was what happened. Got cocky with my finger presses. That's what happened. I was like, oh, this finger press, this spacebar press is good enough. Why should I even endeavor to be threatened by this entire thing? All I need to do is lightly press on spacebar and I will jump. But no, you have to be present. You have to be freaking careful at all times of what you're doing. That was super sad. I'm so disappointed. Oh, can you hear the heartbreak? And now Mr. Shopkeeper has just decided that hyper armor is the way to go. He has decided to punish me even harder. That you're like, what? You think the despair is over? Let me show you what true despair is like. And I'm going to resist a shot to the face. Let's see. Looks like this daily challenge, though, was not very good. Not a lot of people getting to the end, though. Of course, by now, not a ton of people played Spelunky. I wonder how many people? 624? It's actually a damn large amount of people playing this game. Wonder why, though. Is it that they're playing it right now? Yeah, this means that they're playing it right now. Right? I don't think that there's a lot of people that just jump into the game and kill themselves immediately. It's pretty weird though that so many go 1-1 and die. This might be just toddlers playing the game. I don't understand. You make a little bit of money and die. It's really strange. Anyway, so that was very apathetic, and I feel really bad about myself. At least I am first against all of my people in the friends list other than Valgas. Irie, ha! I bet you! Atomic Space Monkey! You scrub, you suck ass! The Rat! More like the Scrub. Sonora Hot Nights! More like Sonora Tepid Nights because you are so tepid in your gameplay. Boom! Roasted! Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, make sure you press the jump button.